Hello, Jonathan Sini here with eXp Realty in Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta again. I just wanted to touch briefly on the December 2022 monthly residential statistics. Um, I'm based in Fort Saskatchewan. I obviously service all of the Edmonton area, but along with the actual statistics, I just wanted to point out the differences as well. Um, and the importance of digging a little bit deeper into the actual market that you are buying or selling in. So, these are the standard December 2022 residential stats for the greater Edmonton area that you're getting from most realtors. Most people are showing you. These are great stats. If you look at the bottom, though, greater Edmonton area includes Beaumont, Bonaccord, Bruderheim, Kalmar, Devon, Edmonton, and the list goes on. So, this is obviously stats over all this area. And in this area, there is a ton of different markets. Some are great, some are not so much. Some are tiny little towns. Some like Sherwood Parks. I mean, market's great right now. St. Albert's market's great. Fort Saskatchewan's looking pretty good. All these little towns, I tend to say water things down though. So you're not getting the true statistics of the area that you're dealing with. So what I like to do is, because I'm in Fort Saskatchewan, I'm going to just focus on Fort Saskatchewan today. I can pull all the stats for anybody though, for any of these areas. But Fort Saskatchewan's where I like to focus. So let's briefly go over this, as brief as I can. All right, so this I just pulled yesterday in Fort Saskatchewan. So to note, these are single family detached homes in Fort Saskatchewan. This doesn't include condos, half duplexes, etc. Again, I did a completely separate market report for those. Like I said, I like to drill down and get as specific as possible. So let's look pretty quickly. December is always a really weird month. Just because of the holidays and it's winter and nobody's doing too much. So here we see 22 sold properties last month on 11 new listings. Now, again, this is kind of an anomaly, but having twice as many properties sold as new listings coming up, that would generally indicate an extreme seller's market, which, I mean, you're hearing the opposite, right? You're hearing it's a buyer's market, low ball, low ball, low ball. Lots of inventory, lots of stuff to look at. Not the case in December. I wouldn't say this paints a perfect picture of how things are out there, but just so you know, twice as many properties sold, again, single detached properties sold in Fort Saskatchewan as came up for sale. Now, it is down from last year, from December last year. We actually had more properties sell. It's down 18%. New listings are also down. So less listings on the market. That's down from December last year quite a bit, 57%. And then you see the year-to-date change under here. So properties sold year-to-date 2022 was 445 in Fort Saskatchewan. Again, single detached. And 2021, we had 511 sell. So a little bit of change there and how many properties actually moved. This is the one everybody likes to talk about, average sale price and then average asking price. So we're actually really strong in Fort Saskatchewan. Average sale price right now is $466,000, and we are up 12.39% in comparison to December 2021. And then if you look year to date as well, our average sale price is up. In 2022 or 465, 2021 was 436. So we're actually up 6.8%. Again, not necessarily the message that you're getting from a lot of people, definitely not from the media that we're watching. But it's looking pretty strong here in Fort Saskatchewan. Now, I would say this is the other piece of the puzzle here. Obviously, our days on market are a little bit up. So we're still getting good prices. I mean, we're still getting solid prices. We're up year over year, up year to date. Um, but it might take a little longer to sell your house. 68 days is the average days on market right now, and that's obviously up quite a bit, even 41% from last December, and up a little bit, 16, actually down, sorry. Yeah. From 2021, we had an average days of 55, 2022 average days of 46 on the market. And obviously in the spring would have been, that would have a huge impact on our days on market average for the year to date numbers, when things were selling very quickly. But average asking price, we're actually up 562 is the average was the average asking price last month. Again, 25% from last December up. We're up 8.27 year to date. And then average ask to sell ratio, down a little bit, but we're still selling houses. As of last month, we were selling them at 97.5% of list price. Pretty solid. So you kind of know where we're at. When you go to make an offer, typically you're not getting any major deals at this stage. Although, again, as a buyer, when you know that things are sticking around a little longer, days on market are up, there's always an option. Sellers definitely want to see your offer come across the table. They want to move their place. So just depending on the property, have the conversation with your realtor. Here's the little monthly sales graph here. Again, you can see over time, we're actually doing pretty well. This was in the spring here when we kind of hit our peak, bit of a lull, back up, and then just a slight decline in December here, which we're used to seeing. So yeah, all in all, pretty solid in Fort Saskatchewan, especially for December. Prices are still solid. Days on market are obviously a little bit up. Right now, inventory is pretty low. We're going to start seeing a lot more properties come on the market here, though, in the coming month or two. I would say right now is still a great time if you're thinking about going out to buy something this year. Coming into the spring, we're going to see a lot more activity. There's going to be a lot more competition. Days on market, I'm sure, are going to go down. So if you are planning on buying this year, now would be a great time to start looking. Start getting your ducks in a row. Contact your realtor, contact the mortgage broker, to see what you can afford. I've definitely lots of the people I talk to over the holidays are thinking about buying, and there's a lot of people, kind of just sitting on the sidelines due to interest rates too. So again, now could be a really good time. While those people are just on the sidelines thinking about it, if you want to take some action, now could be a great time. Again, with interest rates, there's lots of options out there. Yeah, they've come up a bit. We expect them to, even off, and then at some point, it's like anything. It's cyclical. So at some point, they will come down. But if you have a locked-in good mortgage rate now, you can always port that mortgage, get into the house that you want, negotiate on it. And find the spot when not as many people are looking for properties. And then you can look at porting a mortgage. You can look at assumable mortgages. If you're going to buy something, you're probably not locking in a 5-year fixed right now at these rates. So you can buy something at a reasonable price right now and then wait for the rates to come down. But yeah, there's lots of options, lots of ways to get in right now. I would suggest not waiting. Again, we're coming into a spring market here. So if you want to buy, get out there. If you have any questions at all, contact me. If you don't know how the process works, I can help you through everything. I can set you up with the mortgage brokers, lawyers, inspectors, trades, anything you need. And always happy just to chat. Have a good one.